welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. You're welcome. Like, you have to stay in the front seat, be in the front, because you are highly welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for coming back to watch me. My name is Confidence Mary Anweze, and I'm a Nigerian YouTuber based in Lagos and also a mommy vlogger. Before I jump right into this video, I would like to beg you, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do that right now. Now is the best time for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and God bless you as you do that. Now in today's video, I will be talking about my first pregnancy experience, like my first pregnancy ever, how it was, how I reacted, and every other thing. Let's jump right into this video. So guys, my first pregnancy ever was in 2015 January. Yeah, I think that was on the 2nd or 3rd of January. So, and before this pregnancy happened, mind you, I was married. It all happened that I was waiting for my visitors to come as usual, but they didn't come. So I was worried because it has taken a long time, about 2 weeks or so. So I was bothered, and I told my husband. He said, why not go to the hospital and check yourself to know what is happening, so that it might be that I was pregnant. When he said, I was like, no. I was so scared. I don't know why, but I was really scared. Maybe because it was my first time. So after everything, I had to go to the hospital. When I went to the hospital, I met the doctor and explained to him how everything has been happening. He said, okay, no problem, that we are going to check you and know what is going on. So they took my blood and was running a test. So there I was sitting down right there when I got a call from my husband, and he was asking if I was still in the hospital. I said yes, I was still there. He said, okay, no problem, that he was coming. I said, like, you have to come because I need you now more than any time ever. So that was how he came. We sat down there and was waiting for our results. So few minutes later, they brought a paper inside an envelope. They didn't even tell me anything. I was just there. I was nervous. I was like, oh my god, what is happening? Like, I knew I was going to get pregnant. I knew, because as a new wife, that is what is expected of you. But I was, will I say, I was not mentally ready, physically ready, or I don't know in fact, but it all still happened. It all still happened. So when they brought this paper, they didn't tell me anything. They just gave it to my husband and was like, congratulations. Wow, when I heard this, I rushed this paper. I heard it, I tore it, I opened it. I just wanted to know what was inside. I opened it and I saw what was inside. It was big positive, like big positive. I was like, oh my god. And I felt this cold inside my stomach. I was feeling this cold, and my husband didn't mind. He was happy. He was like running up and down all over the place very happily. And I was there like thinking, like, Confidence, you're pregnant and this baby has to come out through you. You have to birth this baby for this baby to come to this world. So when all these things were running into my mind, I was still happy. Although I was happy, yes, because it happened. God blessed me within 3 months of marriage. Some people have been married for like 5, 6, 10 years, no child yet, but God just did it for me within a space of months. So that was how we left the hospital and we came back home. When we came back home, we were going. So one fateful morning, I don't know if it was because they said, okay, you're pregnant. That was why I was seeing so many symptoms that I never felt within that 3 weeks I didn't see anything. Like, you know, I was pregnant then, but I didn't know. All the whole symptoms of pregnancy just came into me. I was feeling it. It was all over me. I was feeling like sleeping, feeling like vomiting, feeling like lying down. I was craving for things, all those stuffs. So one morning I was craving for udara. I don't know the name in English. If I remember, I'll put it in the screen. I got this udara from my fridge and I was licking it. I licked 1, 2, 3, 4, like I licked almost 5. So, and I'm not eating that morning. When I licked all these things, it's kind of, you know, turned my stomach, and the whole thing was like wanting to come out. So that was how I just vomited everything. It didn't sit well on my stomach that morning. So, and another thing that was happening then is when I brush my teeth, like when I'm brushing my tongue and I'm taking the brush inside my tongue, I'll feel like throwing up. That was the only thing I would say was happening to me. So God was there with me, like God was there with me through this journey. So I appreciate God, because after that I didn't notice anything again. I was strong, I was energetic, I was doing stuffs by myself. But since it was my first pregnancy, we had to register early. I went to hospital, I registered. Even the first day I registered, like if you see me, you won't know that I am pregnant. Not to talk of like 3-4 months gone. Yes, one woman sitting right beside me was like looking at me. Is this one pregnant? I knew that was what was going through her mind, but I had to do it in order to, you know, be at the safer side. Yeah, so I was going to hospital, going for checkups. Then one day, you know, we are going for antenatal, these teachings that doctors do give. Sometimes it might be the midwife, you know, different types of people will come and talk about things that, like educating women about childbirth, about baby, about pregnancy, about anything. So I went to hospital that day for antenatal as usual. So my doctor was treating a very important topic that I was not joking with. Like, this was a topic that was bothering me, that was like taking me my time. I said I want to just know more about this. And that day he was treating a topic on delivery and birthing a baby, literally. So I paid attention. Like, I was looking at him like this, like whatever he was saying, I was looking at his eyeballs, like I wanted to get every piece of it. So he talked about show, he talked about water breaking, he talked about forced contractions. But the only key word, like the word I held on to, was when he said that you cannot birth a child without pain. That is, like, if he comes here to tell us that you can birth your baby without pain, without stress, without anything, like you will just be sleeping and the baby will come out, that he will be the biggest liar. That it does not happen like that. You have to go through pain in order for pain is going to enable the baby to come out. So when he said this, I was like, wow. So I am talking about all this, and this man is here right in my front telling me that without pain I can't birth my baby. Like, I have to go through it, I can't run away from it. So this thing helped me. It built my mind, it built my, as in right there I just decided that, you see, this childbirth of a thing, that I'm going to give birth to my baby and carry this baby, whatever it takes, that I'm going to do it. Like, I just gave myself this courage, I gave myself this hope. Everything that was making me scared just disappeared immediately. I just got this courage. So that was how I just made up my mind. So when he said all these things, I was really fulfilled. I knew what to expect on the day of the delivery. So I went home happy that day. So the fateful day when I went into labor, I could remember it was on a Sunday. So that morning I didn't feel anything, but I saw show. Yes, I saw that mucus mixed with blood that he talked about. Then I was like, no, this wouldn't be labor, because my doctor said it is very painful. So I just saw this one as minor. Maybe it's preparing itself to start. That was what I just said. So I waited for the main labor. I was eating in the parlor when I felt a sign of contraction. Like I felt pain all around my waist. This pain was hot. Then it came and it stopped. So when it stopped, I said, okay, I felt something, but I don't think this will be the pain that I'm going to use to birth this child. So I still relaxed. I didn't want to rush because I don't want anything that will make me go to hospital and stay more than necessary. I was discussing with my husband when this pain came again, and I just kept quiet and tried to endure the pain. And my husband was like, hello, are you okay? What is wrong? And I told him, I'm fine. I'm fine. He said, no, I don't think you are fine. Do we need to go to hospital? Can we see the doctor? I said, no, I'm fine. But he insisted that, okay, let's go to hospital. Let the doctor check and confirm with his mouth that, yes, you are fine. Then that he will be more relaxed because he wanted to go out. So I said, okay, no problem. So we went to hospital. Nurse checked me. Then she said I was 4 cm gone. I said, okay, that means I can still go home and prepare my things and come back. She said, no, I can't go anywhere. You have to stay here. Don't go anywhere. You are going to give birth any moment from now. And I'm like, serious? Is this how it happens? Like, so I'm going to give birth right now? And she said yes. So I was there. She just told me that I should be walking around the hospital, moving all over, exercising my legs and body. So I was doing that with my husband. Long story cut short, when the pain came, like the pain the doctor was talking about, that was about 1 hour 30 minutes later. Like I was on top of fire. The fire was so much, man. I couldn't sit. Like if I sit down, it would be as if there is fire on the bed. If I stand, no. If I move around, it's not giving me what I want. I had protector in the hospital. I was looking for things to hold. It was on another level. Like, oh my god. After all this, I respected my mom more. I was doing all those stuff and my husband started crying. He was shedding tears. And when I saw him cry, I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you crying or what? And I was like, you don't need to cry. Like anything they are seeing in this hospital, I am going to see it, give birth to my baby safely and take my baby home. Like we are going home with this baby. So that was this word of courage I just told him and told him to stop crying. Then it all continued till when I just had this urge to push out something from my body. I just stood up from the bed with force and told the nurse, I want to go and give birth to my baby. Come, let's go. I'm going to birth this baby now. And the nurse was like, okay. She heard me. We went into the theater. They checked everything and said, okay, yes, that it is time. So they told me to push. I was just holding on my body tight, trying to, The doctor said it's not like that. You have to, use all your energy and you don't have to stop. You have to do it like when you want to go to toilet and you have to add force without stopping until he tells me stop. And that is when the contraction is active. When the contraction stops, I should stop. So I said, okay, no problem. When the contraction came again, I told him it has come. He said, okay, I should push. And I pushed this baby with all energy, with all force in me, with all strength. When I had something just come out of my body, like immediately this baby came out. I felt calmness, I felt peace, I felt joy, I felt everything. Like the pain was gone, everything disappeared. So I was like, oh my god, thank you Jesus. After I might have finished that, I was hearing my husband's voice. He was shouting in the passage, crying and praying at the same time. He was speaking in tongue like a bashing. So I told the nurse to go and tell my husband that I have given birth so that he will stop crying. They said no problem, that I will go and tell him myself when they clean me up. So I was happy, and they cleaned my baby and carried my baby to my husband, where he prayed for my baby, and it was all awesome. Like in this pregnancy and giving birth of a thing, like it is just that place. God did the most mysterious thing in this world. Like I've not seen anything so mysterious like that. I'm still, even after giving birth to this baby, I was imagining, I was like, God, am I the one that gave birth to this baby? How did this happen? Like I'm always asking my mom that came for Omobo, am I really the one that gave birth to this baby? And she will be like, yes, that is what God can do. And I'm like, God, you are too much, you are faithful, you are a loving God. I'm so happy. I'm so glad that you used me to do this kind of miracle. Like I was so happy. So thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, very important. Turn on notification bell so you can receive a notice when I upload new video. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and share your own experience with us in the comment section, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.